What's up, people? What's good? What's good? QTX the Don. No GI Radio has not been canceled. Regardless of what A9 said last week, like I said, it's not canceled. Shout out to y'all for still coming through on the Friday. I went to go see Spider-Man yesterday. It was interesting. We're definitely going to do a review on that and let y'all know our thoughts on the movie for those GI members that did see it. So be on the lookout for that. We do have a special guest today, Patreon supporter. His name is Tucker Luck on here, and he's going to be our special guest for GI Radio episode 43. Got some more Lawbreakers gameplay, and yeah, that's it. And shout out to y'all for coming through. We're going to go ahead and get started though. So the very first track that we have is a Patreon donated track. So again, take this with a grain of salt. It's not one that I actually chose. This is one that the Patreon supporter donated. So it goes by the name of Pathway, and this particular song is called Nature. So Patreon supporter Pathway, the song is called Nature. So we will let this one play, and then we will get to the rest of the tracks that I ended up choosing for this episode. Also, there are 3 donated slots after the show, so go ahead and donate. I'll let y'all know when it has been filled up, and we'll get started, man. GR Radio episode 43.
It's their nature, they just don't understand. It's their nature, they just don't understand. It's their nature, they just don't understand. God damn. I finally made a good choice once in my life. Goddamn. Told my niggas and bitches I ain't living for the night. Okay. They say I switch lanes, looking left cause they ain't doing right. Damn. Why the fuck this man rolling up with 12 right behind? What the fuck? Tires fuck my plug, always trying to get a ride. Damn. I'm just trying to elevate, go ahead and live my grind. Okay. Live my time. Hey. Feel my prime. Okay. In the front. Hey. Not behind. Okay. It may be the nature. Hey. But I had to give them the smite, like it's mother nature. Had to hit them with the light, just like a razor. And just sharp, stay away from the knife. It was a major. Cut fuck shit out of my life.
Alright, y'all, so that was the Patreon supporter Pathways donated track, and it's called Nature. Pathway with Nature. Initially after hearing this track, because I'm pretty sure he submitted it as a regular track on a previous submission form, and I heard this track and I was like, nah. But I thought that besides the hook, I thought that like he was gonna use that voice just for the hook and that was it, but he didn't. He was just rapping like that the entire track. It was weird. It was definitely weird. I don't know what the song was about. I don't know what the song was about. Especially like when it got to the end, like he was like, "It's the nature," like saying it in the background, the ad libs. That was funny, right? I was like honestly like just laughing at the song. It was hilarious to me. And then like all I remember is like, "God damn!" Like you a fucking hoe. I'm like, what? Like, what is going on here? I don't know, man. I don't know. It was interesting, but not necessarily in a good way, just in a funny way. So again, shout out to Pathway, man. Shout out to Pathway for at least supporting. This is what he chose, and he's trying to get better at his craft. And he so maybe 2 tracks, like pick whichever one you like. So I just picked this one, and so there I go, man. There I go. So the Discord, see what everybody thinks, and then we'll move on. All right, we're gonna start off with the guest today, Tucker Luck. What do you think about Pathway Nature?
God damn, that shit was pretty bad. It was garbage. First off, he wasn't saying a damn thing on that track. He wasn't saying anything. The beat wasn't good. And he honestly wasn't saying anything, so I didn't catch any of the bars. It was like he was saying something.
What bars?
Like I didn't catch anything. Like I didn't get any quotables from it. The hook was garbage. The goddamn what else he said? This is my nature. That shit was like this shit was annoying low key, but yeah, that shit gets a Rob Kardashian out of 10 for me.
Damn.
Rob Kardashian out of 10. Shofu.
It just, I wouldn't have even cared if the song, like, he just sounded so soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so soft. Like, that shit was trash. If he was hard, like, I can't even explain it. It was just.
I need you to explain yourself.
He just sounded soft when he was talking. Like,
that shit sounds super paused, nigga. Like, what do you mean?
That sound paused? As in, like, his delivery was too soft for what he was trying to do on that song. That's what I'm trying to say.
What was he trying to do?
He was trying to say some hard shit. Like, the shit he was saying, I would laugh if a nigga told me that shit in real life. Like, that's how I felt listening to him. I felt like I'd never take him seriously.
Keep in mind, you like 6'13", so I don't know how
That's
many
not the
things
point,
niggas
man.
can say to
Damn
you.
The point is, there's nothing good about his delivery at all. Like, that shit made me. That shit was pillow soft, bro. You can't say some hard shit like that. I can't even explain myself. I don't know. That's all I got, man.
All right, TBH.
My Sennheiser headset is upset with me. German engineered headset like this is not meant to be played such a terrible music. The hook was horrible. His flow was horrible. I feel like I don't really say this that much. I didn't like his voice at all. Like, I hate that. I just didn't like it. it's a super L.
Yeah, he didn't sound like a rapper.
Ethos, did you listen to the track or not?
It's enough for me, dog. The only way he's gonna do anything, in my honest opinion, is if he turns into a parody rapper. That's about it. If he tries to do some serious shit, like I say with Sophie, it's like I can't take him saying anything seriously at all.
Right. Thank you.
So yeah.
That shit was like.
A9.
So I've already heard I've already forgot what we heard. That's how forgettable that shit was. But while I was listening to it, I was very inspired and compelled to do a quick Google search on synonyms for the word awful. And some of them I found were appalling, atrocious, depressing, distressing, dreadful, ghastly, horrific, horrible, offensive,
you would comment on ghastly.
repulsive.
You would.
It's just a funny word, man.
I mean, ultimately, at the end of the day, everything about that song made me not want to listen to it again. And unfortunately, it sounds bad, because I want to give some positives. I mean, the mixing was cool, but it's just a no from me, dog. I'm sorry.
True. All right, Pathway. So again, I don't think we ever come in, or at least not everybody, because some people actually do. But we generally don't come in with the intention of like shitting on your whole career and dreams and all that stuff. But sometimes you do have to get told the truth. So again, just take that on the cheek, bruh, and keep it moving.
The dude who donated, that's him rapping, actually.
Yeah.
Become a parody rapper.
Is he in the comments?
You seriously want to
I
do this
don't know. Pathway, are you here? Are you here, sir?
Pathway, if you really want to do shit, if you really want to be a rapper, become a parody rapper. Don't try to be a serious rapper.
I don't know.
I'm saying if you want to have any chance, I'd say become a parody rapper. You might be able to get away with it with your. I see what Shof was saying. It's like, it's just like some voices. Like you gotta have the charisma of your voice has to have that charisma, and it's like I just don't think.
I don't think it's necessarily charisma because voices. If you like a voice or not, that's subjective. But like, it is. But I feel like the subject matter of the song, it had no reason to even be created. I feel like the beat could have been a lot better. I honestly, I always use this. I'm like, I feel like niggas be going on SoundClick and buying these 99-cent beats and just rapping over them shits. But I feel like if you really want to do it, this is my constructive criticism. Seriously, sit down and study what makes other people successful in their songwriting, in their production selection, and find some shit that suits your niche, what you like and shit like that. I mean, I guess if you like nature, cool, but you could fucking talk about that shit in a different way. That's just my constructive 2 cents.
I honestly wouldn't have had that much of a problem with that song if the delivery was better. That's like my biggest problem.
Yeah, like I don't know if that's like
delivery is hard to work on though. That shit takes time.
Yeah.
Just keep practicing your delivery.
Hey, somebody said this is nature, dog. We just don't understand. I guess we don't. We don't understand, you know. Somebody was asking where Flock at. He busy, so leave him alone. He busy.
I don't want to be here.
After hearing that, I'm pretty sure he's lurking in the background. All right, let's move on, man. Let's move on. All right, so second track that we have, we're getting to the tracks that I chose out of the list that I was given. We have Lil Boo, Lil Boo and JV. This one is called Ghetto Boys. So Lil Boo and JV, Ghetto Boys. GR Radio episode 43. Let's keep it moving. All right, I cut that one off a little bit early because it was doing nothing but saying what the person is who made the beat, I suppose. But anyway, that was Lil Boo. That's BOO for Lil Boo and JV, Ghetto Boys. I think this dude is from Louisiana somewhere. It definitely sounds like he has a Louisiana accent. And I see I caught up on, instead of saying nigga, he was like nigga. That can't be handling somebody's accent. I mean, that's just how they talk. So, you know, it is what it is. If it annoyed you, damn, sorry. But I felt like this was cool, though. He definitely had a part where he was rapping fast, and you know how it kind of is on GI Radio when people are rapping fast. You like slow down, but he did end up slowing down on the second verse. And we could really like understand what he was talking about. So this was like one of those typical like coming up story, talking about his life and all this stuff. Like, but it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. I could vibe with the beat too. I just didn't like the constant freaking pushes from the producer in there, the drops or whatever. That could have definitely stayed out. So it's like, if you're gonna do a song, make sure they take that out. So I don't know if he stole the beat or whatever, but it is what it is. But it was cool though. I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it at all. It was alright. It was alright. But yeah, the beat did carry it. But say it back to Discourse, everybody thinks.
And Academics didn't get what Button was saying. Like, he was trying to be like politically correct about it.
That's great.
All right, Aina, we'll start off with you, man. What do you think about Lil Boo and JV?
It had like a Bone Thugs kind of vibe to it. But my man's had to slow the fuck down, bro. He was like mumbling his words sometimes, and like it was hard to understand him. Also, do you know where he's from? Because I couldn't place that accent.
I thought he was from Louisiana. It sounds like he has a Louisiana accent. I'm not sure.
Really? I must not be well versed in South dialects like that, bro. But it just this is strange. Okay, so I like the instrumental, and I guess the mixing is alright, but I felt like the flows were all over the place. I have no idea what the song was about because like half the time it was going so fast and man was mumbling. In the second half, I think in the second verse, I think it was still the same rapper, but he switched his flow up, and I thought that was a lot better. But by that time, to be completely honest, I stopped caring. So I'll just say constructive criticism. Focus more on honing your flow. If you're gonna go fast, focus on what you were saying so you don't mumble. Yeah, so people can clearly hear you. But I mean, I don't feel really strongly positively or negatively about the track.
You'll get another middle of the road for you.
Yeah, it's kind of middle of the road.
True. All right, Ethos.
It's another one of them songs that, you know, I hear it on the radio. I ain't gonna turn the radio station, but I wouldn't add it to my playlist personally.
No, I disagree. I actually would turn the radio station.
There you go.
All right, TBH.
The beat was cool, and yeah, that was about it. The beat was cool. I don't really know what the fuck he was talking about, because I think he needs to work on his enunciation, like pronouncing his words or whatever. It was kind of like he was rapping really fast, and like he sounded like a great value Lil Boozy, I mean, but it wasn't like really enunciating, so I couldn't really understand half the shit he was saying. But then when I did understand it, I wasn't really feeling it. Something about when he lost his brother for like 20 years, how you snitch on a man that's feeding the whole block and this, that. I mean, if your brother was pumping poison into the community, I can't say I really feel bad for you. So I don't know why you put that on wax, but whatever. No, that's just me. I'm not no street nigga. You know, I don't understand illogical shit. But you know, it's just no funny.
All right, Shofu.
I pretty much felt the same. I wouldn't change the station like Ethos said, but I didn't really care that much about it. It was alright to me, in the middle somewhere.
All right, and take a look.
Yeah, I pretty much feel the same as Anon. Got a real down south vibe from it. When he started rapping, it was kind of weird because I couldn't tell if he was really Southern or if he was some Mexican or something like that. But yeah,
Mexican.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the accent
something like that.
He could have been a Southern
accent.
Mexican. There are plenty of Mexicans in the South.
Oh,
You said
man.
Cap G?
Yeah, Cap G.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, the
Think y'all
beat,
good?
I did like the beat. I was fucking with the beat. He does need to work on enunciating his words a little bit better on that first verse because when he was trying to rap fast, I couldn't really get what he was saying. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it was kind of middle of the road for me too.
All right. Well, let's move on. All right, so next track that we have is from Murky Murk. I still started really paying attention to the name. So Murky Murk. The song is called Spit. So it's Murky Murk, and the song is called Spit. So it's a short song, only a minute and 42 seconds. So very, very short. But we'll let this play.
BLS. But niggas best lyric gift. Lyric gift, but niggas but niggas never hear me spit. Never hear me spit my little. Was a tornado coming? Never hear me spit lyric gift.
Hey yo. It's the season when the real is getting even. Who the people call the sickest, riddled with diseases. MCs acting like the second coming Jesus. Talk about the future, but we never see it. You see what we do, painting picture with no weasel. Hearing, seeing no evil, but spitting it like a seed do. Rapper relevance measured with dead presidents, sending the culture spiraling into decades of decadence. What the fuck? Body and count them up. Crapping out with those snake eyes, fake guys out of luck. Counterfeit culture vulture, they comment like Cali scorchers. I'm practicing horticulture, these backwoods I'm burning forests. What's up? I haven't slept in a week. Rats have been getting fatter with packing portions of cheese. Call me salty, fuck it and call me Lawry's. I'm calling it what it is and I'm sorry, I'm never sorry.
So here I go, real quick, real short and to the point. No, well, it kind of did have a hook at the end. Kind of did. But again, just one verse. The sample then shout out to Nas at the very beginning. I don't know if he's from New York or not. Probably is. Definitely had that old school New York vibe to it. But it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. I definitely liked the beat. I was vibing to the beat a lot. And he definitely seemed like he had flow. I would like to hear a little bit more though. It's kind of hard to judge just off of one verse. It was so short. So I kind of want to hear a little bit more. Voice is a little bit weird. I don't know who he reminds me of, but it wasn't bad. I feel like his voice is not for everybody though. But it was cool. And I wanted to hear a little bit more. Definitely wanted to hear a little bit more. So he said because I don't care for it. He's I see W's now. So what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? Just quickly, W's or L's for Murky Murk. I still don't. I'm not messing with the name. I'm not messing with the name, yo. The name is weird. There's a link. It's iTunes sample. iTunes sample. I feel it. Beat was good. Lyrics for kindergarten level. So most of y'all so far are giving it W's. Okay. All right. Say it to Discord. See what everybody thinks.
Gross.
All right. Shofu, start off with you, sir. What do you think about
I don't really like music like that anymore.
Anymore? what changed?
Anymore. I actually pay attention to lyrics now, and he didn't really say nothing to me. And there's so much music that sounds just like that, and it doesn't matter what they're saying because it all sounds the same. Right. I don't know how to explain myself there either. I just know what I know.
Okay. All right. Take a look.
It was cool with me. The beat was clean. I did like the beat. His rapping wasn't bad. He sounded like he convinced me. I guess if that makes sense. He convinced me. But Yeah, I don't really have anything much to say about it. It was clean. I wouldn't turn it off if it was playing. It was pretty. It was the one thing I will say. Yeah, the one thing I will say, it was just too short. I was expecting a little bit more, but yeah, it was just too short for me. Other than that, it's like it wasn't nothing like super special.
Okay. All right, Anon.
So here's my problem, right? Mixing is fine, I suppose. Beat was fucking cold. Like, I would rap on some shit like that. But one, TBH brought this up with the first guy, and he is right. I feel like it is very important. Unfortunately, I'm just not a fan of his voice. Like, it was I feel like he had the same thing going on that I like Yachty has, where it always sounds like he's like chewing something, but instead he sounds like he needs to blow his nose. Like, the man, I guess, can rap, but it's like Shofu said, I feel like he wasn't saying anything. Like, I even put in the chat, like, lyrical, spiritual, miracle, individual. Like, that's what I got from that. Like, I heard the beat, I was like, yo, this man has got to fucking kill this. You got Nas samples in the beginning, you got scratches and shit. It's like, niggas is like, New York, stand up. And I feel like it just...
He let New York down?
I can't believe he let Nas down, bro.
He let Nas down.
Literally in the song, Nas' samples. My man let Nas down, bro. I don't know, man. It's weird because I don't want to give this an L, but I can't give this a W. It's like, unfortunately, it's just like middle of the road. I feel like with certain things done, with certain things done, it could have been real dope. But like,
all right, eat those.
It's a meh for me. Like, I agree with him. It's just. I wasn't hyped about. I thought the beat was awesome, but it's a meh.
All right, TBH.
Let's see. The beat was cool. His flow was on point. But yeah, I didn't really like his voice either. He wasn't really saying anything. And then when I did catch something, like he said, "Sorry, I'm never sorry." I hate when people say that. Don't stop. You just said I'm sorry, bro. What are you talking about? And then I didn't like how the song ended abruptly. I was telling them behind the scenes that the point of GI Radio is to introduce yourself to a new audience. And whenever you have a chance to introduce yourself to a new audience, I'm a strong believer in you can't make a first impression twice. So that's fine to have a short song like that in the middle of your album or your mixtape or your EP or whatever. But if you're going to make a first impression, you should always make the best. You always should put your best foot forward. Why would you submit that song to introduce to whether it's 600 people in the chat? Why would you submit that song? It didn't make sense to me.
That's a good point.
It wasn't terrible. It's just like, I feel like if I'm gonna walk in a room full of people I don't know, I'm gonna do the best job possible, so that they remember our names when we go to email them and try to do business with them and stuff like that.
I feel that. All right, well, there you go, Murky Murk. And I would also definitely think about a name change if you want to continue doing this, because I have no idea what's up with Murky Murk, fam. Like, you try to be Marky Mark, is that a spin on that? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there, but name.
Oh, also, my bad.
Go ahead.
The name of the track, bro, low key, that shit's gross.
Yeah,
that shit's gross. I mean, I don't want to. I won't, like, I'm telling you, I try and tell people this too. Here's another piece of constructive criticism. When I name my songs certain things, it's to catch your eye. It's because, like, I think to myself, all right, if this gets uploaded on a channel with Blase Blah and XYZ, or if somebody's looking at related videos or something like that on YouTube and they see Anonymous and whatever the song is named, they might be like, oh shit, I know what that is. Now I'm interested. Let me click on that and see what that sounds like. If I see a song named Spit or Moist or any of that shit, nigga, I'm not gonna click on that. And the first thing that runs in my head is gross.
Pelton, you also bring up a good point, though. People do have short attention spans.
That ain't no good point. I was just about to cook that.
Go ahead, say what you. I feel like that's
crazy.
This man said attention spans are short. Why submit a long song? First of all, you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say submit a long song. I said a long. If you're a rapper, you can't drop 2 verses. Shut up, nigga. I don't want to hear it. You could at least give us 2 verses and a hook in between. What are you talking about, nigga? You got a short attention.
I'm not even mad at the short song. The shit's hot though.
Exactly. Like, it could have been a short song. It just that's not a song. That man spit a verse and then it just ended.
No hook, nothing.
Yeah, just kind of at the end. It was
nigga, your attention span is long. Speak for yourself.
The beat didn't fade out or nothing. It just stopped.
Yeah, it didn't stop. I was like, all right. I had to like hurry up and cut that mug off. Like it was done. I was like, damn, we about to go to the next song. I feel you though. I feel you.
Yeah, keep being booty though, chat.
All right, let's move on, man. All right, we're at the 4th track of the night. I think only one person donated so far. So we still have 2 open slots for the donated tracks. If y'all want to donate at least $5. But let's head to the 4th track. This is by Jeremiah Stokes. It's called Solaris. So Jeremiah Stokes, Solaris. We'll get this one cracking. GR Radio episode 43. Let's go.
Rolling stone on my golden flow. Rose gold in my chamber door, nigga. Never more will my city sleep. I stay woke while I wake up, niggas in the nap, cause it's easy to meet shit. Get money, cat bills, and the key shit. Show me who you dreaming to be like. Idolize everybody with a limelight till you realize that we on the same plateau. I don't really get no fuck what you might do. Don't pass me the mic cause I might murk. Being nice with the flow, nigga, stop that. Bite this, better cool than a bite back. Snap like elastic, snap back fast as fuck with a rebuttal. Hit a J, then I jump in a spaceship, ghosted. Jump man wave when I'm dunking. My shit bunking. Took the whole city by storm when they told me I couldn't. Bitch, I've been jugging. You niggas complacent as ever. Fuck out my face, I am way too impressive. I call it confidence, y'all say I'm flexing. Pray for my city, we out in the beast. I defeat any demon to step in my section. Fuck with my niggas, expect me to check them. I told them 31 on my jersey, boy. Reggie Miller with the layup. Wanna feature, better pay up. But don't hit my phone when I'm way up. Silver wrist in the white blazer. And stack it up bigger than chicken. Damn, drop on my rolls in the swisher. Pull up a ball when you see me. I got sauce, swing. With my city, with my motherfucking gang. I got sauce, swing. With my city, with my motherfucking gang.
All right, yo, that was the 4th track of the night. Jeremiah Stokes, Solaris. This song definitely had potential, but the beat was too loud. So it was, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't even catch like half of the lyrics to the song because it was overpowering his lyrics. It was overpowering it a lot. So I do feel like I was kind of getting a headache a little bit as well. I probably should have turned it down earlier, but sorry to all the headphone users. Including myself. Cause it definitely it was like some sounds in there that was just getting on my nerves, man. They said when I wake up I stay woke. He's there trying to copy Young Lean. You think so? I don't know about that one. But yeah, it was. I just wish that the actual instrumental wasn't so loud. I would be able to give this a more fair critique on it, but it was just too damn loud. Like that's all I was thinking about. Like damn, engineers, where you at, man? Like fix your shit, fix it. And yeah, the chorus was kind of off as well. So those are my thoughts. He sound back from a drama, but I heard that poor. He's some Bosky eyes. Yeah. So I was say it to Discord. All right, Ito, start off with you. What do you think about Jeremiah?
I didn't hear this one, so I can't speak on it.
Hear it? Okay.
I didn't hear this one.
All right, TBH.
Okay, let's see here. The beat was. It was alright. The beat was alright. Didn't really move me. Didn't really love it either. It was kind of weird. Flow was decent. He was on beat. He had cadence there. Actual song, I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. But then when I did catch some things, there was some questionable bars in there that just confused me. He said something about he's got the Reggie Miller. He's Reggie Miller with the layup. Not only was that was a terrible basketball reference. I'm sorry, yo. All my niggas in the chat that watch bad that love
Reggie Miller. I'm immediately thinking about
that's not what you think about when you think about Reggie Miller. You think about the shot boy, not the layup.
Yeah, you said you get Reggie Miller with the three. This nigga said Reggie Miller with the layup. I'm not gonna lie. When he said Reggie Miller with the layup, I kind of stopped listening. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, okay, bro. Whatever. That sounds like somebody who don't watch basketball, but hey, it wasn't terrible. It was kind of in the middle of the road. It didn't really move me. It was alright.
You said he sounds like a Warriors fan?
Basically.
All right, Shofu.
I thought the mixing needed to be better because the hook didn't sound good because of how it was mixed. I thought it could have we were just saying. I didn't like the hook because it sounded like there was too much going on. There was a deep voice in the back. He was layering his own voice on top of that. He had some ad libs in there. I heard it sounded like a Famous Dex song on the low.
Hey, y'all.
But
The chat is great right now. Steph Curry with the
Shaq
dunk.
with the free throw. Shaq with the three.
Oh my goodness.
That's great.
Shaq with the three.
Yeah, I think something needs to be fixed there because either the beat was too loud or he didn't sound good on the mix, or the chorus just had too much going on. The hook had too much going on.
True.
But I thought the verses were good though.
Okay, take a look.
It was alright. I did like the beat, even though the beat was really loud. When they were rapping, it wasn't bad. I liked when they were rapping. I didn't like the chorus at all, though. It was pretty bad. It was just like Shofu said, it was a lot going on, and then they started that the whole autotune shit where I'm not a fan of autotune at all. Yeah, that's what you get points knocked off for that. That's just me. Overall, it wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't something, it was making my ears bleed, but the beat was, he needs to fix the beat because it was just way too loud. But the beat was cool. I did like the beat besides that.
This man said Mello with the ring. I heard that, boy.
Mello with 5% with the practicing.
Slander.
A9.
This is by far the most confusing track to me. Tonight, because me and Shofu were talking about it. Is the chorus bad because the chorus is bad, or is the chorus bad because of the mixing? Because I've heard plenty of choruses where there's a lot going on, and because it's mixed right, it sounds good. Because I was listening to the chorus and I was like, okay, the chorus is on beat, it's flowing, it's cool, whatever. And I actually didn't mind the way the auto-tune was used because I don't mind auto-tune too much because I like Travis Scott and shit. But I was like, I can't fuck with this when it comes to the chorus because of maybe the mixing, or I don't know, maybe it is a lot going on. But one thing I will say is I have to disagree with TBH. I don't know about his flow. I was trying to catch the flow. It was we on the first verse, that shit was mad weird. The way he was saying certain things, I was like, I don't know.
Well,
the flow
I admit,
seemed
I
over
could
the
be
place.
wrong. I told you when he said Reggie Miller with the layup, I kind of stopped listening. So
I feel you.
I could be wrong.
But the flow was it was weird. And yeah, the mixing just made it not. It's just damn, it's hard to describe this because I feel like there's certain things that could have been done that really could have bumped this up. But
hooks are all about mixing though.
Yeah,
mixing makes hooks because hooks and ad libs never sound good before you mix them.
Yeah, and I
gotta make them sound good.
I even saw some people in the chat saying the same thing. I was like, yo, is anybody hearing this shit that I'm hearing with this flow? And somebody was like, yo, flow is atrocious. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm not crazy here.
It was a bit different. I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't think it was bad either, but I was just like, I don't know what flow this is.
He was just being what's the word?
I felt like he was talking. That's what it is. I felt like he was talking. I didn't feel like he was flying.
At some point he was definitely
talking. Beat wise though, I actually thought the beat was really interesting. The most interesting beat we've heard tonight besides the last one. But yeah, ultimately I stand middle of the road here. I don't know, man. It's not really for me because I can't listen to it because the mixing is terrible.
Yup. And I see Flock is not busy enough. He has gotten off his busy schedule to come into the Discord and be a judge. So, Flock, did you listen to the track? And if so, what do you think?
I ain't like it.
No.
And why didn't you like it, other half of the Slander Twins?
It was mixed horribly.
Was it, though?
Yeah, it was. It
definitely was.
It was. Alrighty, well, man, a few words. He said what he said, so let's move on. Alright, so we are on the fifth track of the night. This is Trace Chapman, and the song is called Spaceship. So Trace Chapman, Spaceship, fifth track of the night. And see Real Deal Dude donated as well. So we have one more slot for the donated tracks. So one more slot, people. Anybody got me? We'll let this track play though. Trace Chapman, Spaceship, GR Radio.
Who can say I ever changed on them? What the fuck would I gain from it? You can talk but ain't saying nothing. Hustle for it, ain't no discussion. Handouts ain't showing nothing. Y'all teams ain't showing up. Game plans not dope enough. Fake friends not welcome, bro. Still gon' pop clean when it's all done. Nike about to them check stuff. Remember niggas used to count us out. Now we counting up and that bit fuck. My old hustle got stepped on. Then I went and got kicked out. Still ain't booming, I kept going. Pressure high so that gas blowing. This ain't chuckers, this chest homie. Example last year they slept on me. I put in groundwork and kept going. I cut off snake niggas in 5 cents. I pick off rap niggas and buy sticks. I'm zoning out on my space shit. If rap really needed a facelift, lit no further, that's Trace, bitch. But last night was a blur, my goodness. Praying that they got that footage. We ain't never been about that woofing. And you only get so much cushion. When I'm in my zone, I'm foolish. When I hit LA, it's stupid. We be all in NoHo cooling. Bitch trying to take a photo movie.
I'm done in the chat, man. The chat is so funny, yo. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are trip. Anyway, don't Trace Chapman with Spaceship. See the main things that people caught on. He said I was something like Timmy Duncan. So I was stuck on the Timmy Duncan line. He said we're on tour like the Fall Out Boys. I mean, the Fall Out Boys, I don't know if they're on tour right now, but yeah, I mean maybe they're on tour. Maybe they were on tour when you made it. I mean, it doesn't, in the context of things, I guess it doesn't really make sense. But I mean, yeah, I mean if they're on tour, then I guess it does. What the hell? Somebody posted some freaking essays in the chat. I don't know what's going on with that. He said it wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. It was mixed better. Definitely good. Like we want to compare it to the last track. It was mixed better. But I heard a lot of people say that they zoned out on the song. He said his spaceship got tinted windows. A lot of people refer to cars as spaceships sometimes, so I'm pretty sure that's what he was referring to in that case. So I get the benefit of the doubt on that one. But yeah, let's head to this chorus here. Everybody else thinks.
Hot.
This guy, all right, Flock, we'll start with you. I guess A9 cleared it. What do you think about Trace Chapman?
The beat was small.
You just a man of few words this time, huh?
Beat was smooth, Jay.
All right, man. Tucker Luck, what you think?
Beat was the best part of the song. His hook was average. His bars were below. I mean, it's not like he can't rap per se, but he's just like he didn't say anything to catch me. He's like he didn't say anything. Like what he say? Shofu, he said, my spaceship got tinted windows. Like that doesn't make any sense. And then like all the other bars, like on tour. What do you say? On tour, like Fall Out Boys, like it's running it like the U.S. team. It's just corny stuff. It's like he wasn't saying anything for me. So yeah, I'll give him a lowercase L just because I like the beat. That's about it.
Said he got a 3 like Steve Francis. Some more NBA references. One something like Timmy Duncan.
It's cornball shit.
That'll be killing me, man. Killing me. All right, Shofu was muted. I don't know if you hear me or not. But we'll move on. TBH, what you think?
Beat was okay. Hook was okay. Flow was okay. Everything was just okay.
Okay.
But it's kind of been the
middle of the road again.
Theme of this episode.
Yeah.
A lot of okay. Yeah. But I'm okay with that because it's better than a bunch of garbage. So.
Okay. Producer take the W. I mean, producers generally always take the W. Yeah, producer 9 times out of 10 end up making or breaking the track. So, as far as the lyrics, we kind of just dealing with it, but production is generally always on point. So, it is what it is. Name of the song was Spaceship. So, simple as that. Trace Chapman, Spaceship. So, yep. All right, let's move on. Okay, so next track that we have. Apparently, this was a track that the Lean Squad had on one of their videos, maybe, or linked or something. This is Dirty Lemons, and it's called Chill Shit, featuring Nate Supreme. So, Dirty Lemons, Chill Shit, featuring Nate Supreme. So, how do you donate a song? There you go. Well, actually, so there you go. Just click on that link Click on the link right there, and you can donate a track. All right. But again, it's Dirty Lemons, chill shit, Janae Supreme. Let's keep it going. 6 track of the night. All right, man. So that was a 6 track of the night. Dirty Lemons, chill shit, featuring Nate Supreme. I think I only heard one dude. So if Nate Supreme is a producer or whatever, shout out to the producer. We gonna say that again, and we say that all the time, and it just always tends to be true, man. Okay, so first things first. The dude was too low, so again, mixing was a problem. Mixing always seems to be a problem. I'm gonna have to give Lean Squad an L for this because they must have been just entranced by the beat. The beat was tight. The beat was definitely tight, but I don't know if Lean Squad got paid or something. But whatever video that this was on or whatever that they linked, man, sometimes they get it wrong too. I ain't like this. I ain't like this because even if he was louder, even if the mixing was better, he still wasn't talking about nothing. Like, he started off by saying, like, let me get my dick so quick. And then, like, what else was he saying? Like, it was bad. Like, you just needed to, like, just get off the song. This needed to be a pure instrumental. A pure instrumental, man. I don't know. Yeah, they probably know him. Maybe it's that homie love stuff. I don't know what happened with this one, but I thought it was going to be better. With Lean Squad like co-signing or whatever, but it didn't end up being like that. It was all about the instrumental. Definitely all about the instrumental, bro. He said XSL needs a backup cover for producers. Yeah, I'm like totally agreeing with like what Sunny Digital was talking about. Like they need a cover for producers. They need to let them, be there with them and actually win like separate Grammys for what they do, because they do a lot. They definitely do a lot. So head to Discord and see what everybody else thinks. All right, well, see, everybody is muted except for Flock and Tuckaluck. So Tuckaluck, what do you think?
I didn't really care for his lyrics. Like, he was, to be honest, he sounded boring to me. I didn't care for what he was saying or his chorus. I did like the beat. I think the beat would have been I think that beat would have been great for the instrumental section, like a minute 30 seconds just instrumental, just to chill with and then keep it on loop, ride to it. But other than that, he was just like, his raps were boring. I didn't catch anything he said because I just wasn't paying attention because he was boring. That's about it.
True. Flock.
Beat gets a W. Lyric get an L.
Who was that, by the way?
I don't know.
Well, like his name or their name, Dirty Lemons. And Nate Supreme. I don't know if Nate Supreme was a producer or not, because I'm pretty sure I only heard one dude. And he sounded boring like throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, that was the main thing. It was like no nothing. No nothing in his voice. It was just like it just was nothing. It was just, that was a waste of a good instrumental to me.
Yeah.
Agreed. Definitely agreed. TBH?
Great beat. Mixing was poor. So I couldn't hear anything he said. Therefore, I don't have an opinion.
And Shofu, I guess he got some stuff going on in the background because he don't again. Oh, never mind, back. What do you think?
I thought it was terrible. I didn't care. Like the flow made me fall asleep. They didn't say nothing. I don't even know what I was listening to. Like, why am I listening to?
Yep. So I don't know. I guess we just listened to the instrumental because we couldn't even hear him.
Right.
Yeah, you can't be rhyming like you just came from getting your teeth pulled, bro. That shit has never been cool.
Yeah, like, where's the enthusiasm? I really need
That's
to
what I'm
hear
saying.
Something because y'all be.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool to have a laid back flow, but don't sound like, a lot of niggas like to rap about sipping lean and all that shit. You ain't got to rhyme and pretend like you actually off that shit while you rhyming. That shit is not cool.
Yep. All right, let's move on. All right, 7 track of the night comes from Dutch Boy, and the song is called New Jersey Devil featuring Nova. So Dutch Boy, New Jersey Devil featuring Nova. After this track, we have one more vocal track, and then we will get to the instrumental. So again, Dutch Boy, New Jersey Devil featuring Nova. So 7th track of the night. All right, 7th track of the night. That was Dutch Boy, New Jersey Devil featuring Nova. Like the vibe of this record. before it got to the end. The ending I could honestly do without. But it was cool though. Some people said like he had a full run on sentence. Like he really didn't stop though when he was rapping or singing or whatever you want to call it. It's like a hybrid. So like a Bryson Tiller, P&D. Some people were comparing him to Drake. Somebody said he was. Is he part of the OVO concentration camp? I don't know. He might be, man. But it wasn't bad. Again, that last part though, that ending, definitely could do without. I didn't like that part. And he said she already don't cancel. Stop, Brett, stop. He said lowercase L, now it's caps. Goddamn. He said actually listen to both these guys. They're actually good producers. He said no originality. So yeah, a lot of people think he's like carbon copy of other people, and I could see it. I could see it, but it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible, but just that ending. Oh god. All right. Let's head to Discord, see what everyone thinks here, and yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Shofu, what do you think about Dutch Boy?
I thought this.
Robot.
She's glitching.
Boop beep boop beep.
Robo Shofu.
Say some more words.
Hello.
Okay, all right, you're fine now. All right, continue.
Okay, the ending was a little unnecessary in my opinion, but I thought the song was decent. Like his flow was alright. Like it was consistent throughout. And it was solid. And he didn't sound bad. He sounded pretty good. So I thought it was decent.
All right, TBH.
I would like to first start off by saying Twitter is currently going crazy right now because Lonzo Ball's first play in the Summer League was a alley-oop to Brandon Ingram. Therefore, the Lakers are going to the finals. Now,
I'm watching that game right now.
No, I'm exaggerating. That's what Laker fans think. Anyways, as far as the actual song, the flow is alright, subject matter is alright. You know, I feel him. You trying to struggle and shit like that, so I feel him. But that second half of the song, what was that, bro?
Some of that ending, bro.
Yeah, where the beat switch was alright. Like it was a good mix in terms of switching the beat. I just didn't understand the point of it. Like he sounded like Party Next Weekend. I was like, what is the point of this? So it kind of Birdman the song for me. Like take that out and it'll be a much better song.
Right.
That was one of the better songs of the night.
True. Flock.
Yeah, that's kind of what me and Tucker Luck was just in here talking about when we was listening to it. It wasn't bad, the first part of it. I mean, I'm not gonna say I loved it, but I didn't hate it either. I could tolerate it. But then he just went into full like Drake, Party Next Month shit, and he went into that mode, and it was like it has absolutely zero to do with what the original song was about. And if it was just like transitioning to a different part of what the song was about, I would have been like, okay, I see what you're doing there, young fella. But I couldn't, and I didn't. So gotta give a lowercase L for that. I was rooting for you though, fella.
All right, Tuck a look.
Yeah, I didn't really catch the first half. I did catch that kind of Drake part that he was trying to do, whatever the hell that shit was. Yeah, and I was talking to Flock about it. He said that I asked him. He said the first part really didn't have anything to do with the second part, so he gets the L just for off topic off there. And I didn't like the second part either. I didn't like it at all. So yeah, he gets an L from me.
All right. Well, let's move on, people. Let's move on. Okay, so we are on the last vocal track of the night. We have a returning person for GR Radio. His name is Seti Mac. He has a new track that he posted 2 days ago. It's called Goku Black. It's produced by Multi-Rex, and I know who Multi-Rex is too, because of GR Radio, I believe so as well. So I see y'all are linking up and making moves as far as your progression in the music world. So again, Seti Mac, Goku Black, produced by Multi-Rex. So last vocal track of the night. This is the overall 8th track of the night, and we do have all of the donation slots filled. So shout out to y'all.
Multi-Rex on the beat.
Yeah.
quit my day job. Fuck a 9 to 5, I do this music as a trade-off. As I'm getting into the ring like I was reaching for the playoffs. Hey, press down and record and I rock shit. We just played every song, they were garbage. You can say what you want, but my songs though, I'm still pocketing the dark virtuoso. Everything I do is from the bands, putting cash in hand. Watching as a youngin' from the stands, dream of rubber bands. I used to care about everything somebody said to me. Now I just hear a lot of people say it's meant for me. All I gotta do is prove it as my destiny. Stick to my guns, it surely fulfill my legacy. Oh.
Why? Alright, man. Alright, so that was Seti Mac. Shout out to Seti Mac. It's Goku Black, produced by Multi-Rex. Why he say that at the end, though? He said, for the most part, that was pretty cool. Like, why did he do that? That was funny. But overall, I like the beat, of course. I like a lot of things that Multi-Rex produces. So, beat was cool. I did like to switch up. I see some people did not like it, but I actually liked it. I actually like when he switched up the flow too, along with the beat switch. I actually like the second part better than the first part, but again, that's in my opinion. I felt like his flow, his delivery was definitely better as far as in my preferences on the second part. I liked it though. I overall liked the song. So he like going crazy like the Mad Freakazoid and the Maniacs. That wasn't bad. You know, if y'all know about Animaniacs and the Mask, and then you know, it makes sense. It wasn't anything intricate, but it was cool. Then Mason was okay. The beat not okay. I know a lot of people probably didn't like the 8-bit samples. It kind of sounded like some Pokemon stuff as well. So it is what it is. But overall, I get a W. Definitely give that a W. So there's a link for you. There you go. All right, so let's head to Discord, see what everybody else thinks. Alrighty, Flock, what do you think about Seti Mac?
Shout out to Seti Machiavelli, man. If he in the chat, I didn't hate it in the beginning. I wasn't like completely behind it, but I gave it a chance and I just kept listening, and then that switch up, like he did not only just slow the beat down, he turned that bitch sideways. I was feeling that shit when he switched the shit up. That turned it around. That saved it. And you get a W from me on that one. I liked it.
So you think the switch up saved the song?
I think it saved it.
You think the opposite?
I think the complete opposite. That shit almost made me throw up.
Wow, that's pretty deep. Okay,
disgusting.
All right, tell us why.
Because the beat completely switched up, but he kept rapping exactly the same how he was rapping. He got to switch up the flow or something.
He did.
Yes, he did.
No, he did.
Yes, he did.
I mean, long as you ain't rhyming off beat,
yes,
you don't have
did.
to. You don't have to switch the flow up.
He switched the flow up, dog. You gotta listen to that again.
If he switched it up, it was so. I didn't even notice that he switched.
It sounded like he was rapping faster when the beat got slower, so he was getting more. He was getting more shit off, and in between the beat.
It didn't sound like that to me. I must have heard two different songs then. It didn't sound smooth to me. It just sounded like more of the same. Like I don't know. Maybe he didn't switch it up enough for me to notice.
Yeah,
I didn't like
switch, my guy. You might have to listen to that again.
Like I said, if he switched it wasn't noticeable to me.
Okay. All right.
I need a complete change. If the beat gonna completely change like that, he got to completely change like that too.
Okay, all right.
That's what I believe.
All right, the chat say you tweaking, fam. I don't know, yo. Oh no, they say you tweaking.
They're calling you slow fool.
Slow fool.
Oh no.
All right, Tucker Luck, what you think?
Yeah, so it was pretty decent in the beginning. The first switch up was kind of predictable in my. That beat switched up the second time, I guess, when that beat switched up at the end. That shit was super dope to me. I agree with Flock. It was just like the way he was rapping on it. It sounded really good to go with the beat. Yeah, I give it a W. I liked it. I fucked with it. Because it wasn't the beginning was decent, and then like that beat switch up really like it took it over the top for me. So I'll give it a W.
True. He said chauffeur really being a Discord nowadays is crazy. I know, man. Like he actually like GR Radio. This man be here for longer than 5 minutes. It's crazy, yo. We can't never get him to be here for longer than 5 minutes, but he'll stay. He'll stay for the vocal tracks at least. But
they're all lying.
It's time for him to go now, though, because we about to get to the instrumental section, so he ain't got nothing to judge.
Good night.
You already know.
He did for real.
You already know who next when you do that. What you do,
right.
Once some donated joints come, it's a wrap.
So there I go. There's the song again. We are now about to get to the instrumental section, though, people. Instrumentals. Alrighty, so and I don't know what TBH went. He was still muted, so if you was wondering what he thought about that, yeah, he's not available right now. He busy. But Shofu dipped up. Shout out to Shofu though for coming through, man. So that's the homie. All right, so first instrumental that we have in Night Track of the Night comes from Cranium, and it's called Charlotte. It is a Cranium and Chop God Louie collaboration. So, Cranium and Chop God Louie with Charlotte. So, let's let this one play. GR Radio, episode 43, Not Track of the Night. For the first instrumental of the night track of the night, that was Cranium and Chop God Louie collaboration. It's called Charlotte. Of course, they had weeaboo vibes. I mean, the title has an anime chick in here, so you already know what it was. My only critique really is I felt like it took a little bit long for the beat to actually come in, but it was cool though. I felt like it was overall worth it. I liked the beat. It's kind of hard for the chat to be totally in agreement on a lot of things, but it looks like the majority of people are giving this a W. I see a couple of L's though. See a couple of people say keep the link. It is what it is, but again, I liked it though. It was cool. Not bad. I generally do like Chop God Louie's beats. Not sure who Cranium is, but I know Chop God Louie. He good in the hood. How many tracks did you miss? Well, you missed 9 tracks, my guy. 9 tracks. So let's head to the Discord and see what everybody else thinks. Alrighty. Yeah, I like the beat. Yes, no, maybe so.
I liked it.
It was alright.
I liked it. I thought it was gonna be some corny shit in the beginning because it was like that. It's like some weeaboo sound and shit, but it was good. That was a Chop God Louie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He usually got some good shit. He usually posts good shit on here, so I like it.
That beginning part was a little on the peaking side to me. But maybe that's just my ears playing tricks on it. But the very first part is like an anime sample that they use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it was a little bit on the loud side, but other than that, I didn't have a problem with it at all.
True. All right, you said what song we on? We're about to be on the 10th song tonight.
God.
All right, so this is Mellow Vibes. Muda. I Miss You, a Tampa Beats remix. So Mellow Vibes, Muda. Oh, I'm sorry, not Muda. It's Muda Masa. Sorry, Muda Masa. I Miss You. Tampa Beats remix. So we'll let this one play. It's a pretty short instrumental. So that was Mellow Vibes, Muda Masa, I Miss You, Tampa Beats remix. So like I said, it was very, very short, very, very short. I see the people are saying like when we said exposed. I'm not sure about this person for real. I don't know, like, was it actually a remix? Because if it wasn't, then that's kind of messed up. I'm not sure again what's going on here. I've never heard this before, so again, I'm not sure who this is or what's going on with Tampa Beats or Muda Masa, whatever is going on. But for what it is, we're going to eliminate any possible exposure. You said he stole it? What the hell? It's just a slowed down version. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. Wow. Amazing. That's sensational. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to talk about the original person then for now. So whoever was the original person made the beat, it was cool. I actually liked it. If it was slowed down, I would like to actually hear the original sped up version. But it was cool though. I liked it. I definitely liked it for what it was. He said Tampa and Mutamasa or established producers. Someone else stole this. Okay. So, because I know people do remixes all the time, but like if he legit stole it and didn't do anything but like just slow it down, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Definitely not sure what's going on with that, but it was chill though. The beat for what it was. If he did slow it down, it was cool. I liked it for what it was, but if he just legit stole it, then damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, it says it was a remix. But I don't know. Fam. So let's head to Discord and what? What are people talking about? What are you talking about, fam? It's not off. Like, huh? Like, y'all can see me, right? I can see me. Anyways, all right, let's head to Discord. All right, do any of y'all know who Muramasa or Tampa Beats is? Ever heard of them?
Never heard of them.
Okay. Shut up, Flock. This nigga said, no, okay. No, all right, I see it. Never mind. All right. Nope, never mind. I see what's going on here. All right, but yeah, for what it was, I mean, for me not ever hearing about these people, I'm not gonna take away from it, but I like the beat though. So I don't know if y'all felt the same about it. I can't even get through the show, man.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
I literally thought about that. So then I thought about that after the fact. I'm like, oh boy.
I just seen it.
Oh man.
Tragic.
That beat didn't sound original. It sounded like I've heard part. I'm not gonna say the entire thing, but it sounded like I've heard parts of that track before from somewhere.
The sample was definitely from some other song. I was trying to put this whole time. I can't remember because I feel like I heard that before.
I could be wrong, but I'm usually right about that type of stuff. So if I'm wrong, forgive me. But if I'm right, then I knew it all along.
It was definitely something. That beat was smooth though,
and you most likely have because it does say that it's a remix, but But again, I don't know like what changes that they made to the song, since people are saying that he literally stole it. And people are saying that he just slowed it down. That's not. I mean, it's not necessarily a remix, but it kind of is.
You just
that,
drop the beats per minute,
fool.
That ain't doing that.
Yeah, you just slowed it down.
Is that Tampa Beats song, or is that Tampa Beats remix over Muramasa song?
Change the pitch and drop the beats per minute.
Like I said, I have no idea. It just said Muramasa, I Miss You, Tampa Beats remix.
I think that Muramasa song is what I'm thinking about. I think I have that song on my iPod or something like that.
Yeah, so it might. Maybe this is just a channel that just took the song. Maybe Muramasa actually like did it, or Tampa Beats like just remix a song and they just put it on their SoundCloud instead. Maybe that's what ended up happening. Possibly. But again, for what it is, I liked it though. I liked it.
All right, well, look like everybody else gone. We're going to keep this moving because I would like to stream as soon as you finish, sir.
True. All right, we're going to move on. All right. So, last track of the night, before we get to donated track for Flock is streaming, I'll hand off the reins to him. This is Timetable. And this particular beat is called To Do. So I don't know if y'all know about about that's the type of thing that this particular instrumental is on. So again, Timetable, and we will let this one play. Last track of the night. So that was the very last song of the night. That was Timetable with do. So there you go. There we go. Last track. He said, "Link, please." I got you. He said, "Boo." I liked it again. Any type of beat like this, very, very smooth, very, very chill. I can't hate on it at all. I cannot hate on it at all. And yes, Young Simba, I see you continuously spamming. Yes, I see you. I have acknowledged you, sir. I see. You do not have to link it again. I see you're copying and pasting, sir. Yes, I see your message. God. All right. So, but I liked it though. You said you need to vary the velocity of the claps. Yeah, it was kind of like off. Definitely a little bit off on that. It sounded weird. But besides that, I liked it. I definitely liked it. Gets a lowercase W from me. So there we go. All right. Did y'all like Timetable? Yes, no, maybe so.
It was cool. Other than that, there was a part in there. I think it was like the middle part where it was kind of like he kind of went off with the claps a little bit. Like it was just like it sounded like somebody just like randomly clapping in the middle of the song. But other than that, it was smooth.
True. Okay. All right. Looks like we are done with GR Radio, at least the original section. Tuckaluck, since you are our guest, you have any final words, any shout outs, anything along those lines, sir?
No, I mean, appreciate y'all having me on here. I don't really have any shout outs, but it was good. It was a fun time. Always got to support GI. Appreciate y'all for everything y'all do, and yeah, that's about it.
Appreciate that. What you been playing lately?
What have I been playing lately? I've kind of been going on a streak of just like trying to beat old games that I bought but never finished. Like I just beat the whole BioShock trilogy, and I'm starting up. I bought Dragon Age Inquisition like right when it came out, and I haven't started playing it until like yesterday. So I'm trying to beat that, and then just like whatever's next on the list. I got like a backlog of shit that I haven't beat yet. So that's what I've been playing. Oh yeah, and I've also been playing what's that game called? Dragon Ball Fusion on the DS, which is clean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, shout out to all the supporters, man. Appreciate you for coming through, Tucker Luck. It's always nice to have a guest on the show. He said no shout out to your mama. Come on, y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. All right, so let's get to the donated tracks, and then
damn, bro, you just gonna leapfrog past me, huh? All right, nigga.
You did not say anything, so you were quiet.
I was typing.
My bad. Okay, what you got to say, Flock?
First and foremost, shout out to myself. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all was actually pretty cool. Y'all wasn't on the weird shit up in here, man. So big ups to y'all. Give yourself a round of applause. No more hand claps. That's enough. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna put this out here since you got my man right here. Shout out to Tucker Luck for joining, man. He was cool as hell. We and him was in here chopping it up. If y'all want to do the same thing, like when we do the triple threat, you know how some of y'all like to say we don't know shit about sports and we should stick to video games. You had your chance to come in there and show what you know. If you are Patreon supporter, it's the same tier as being in GI Radio. Y'all can come in and talk that shit with us. We actually gonna do this shit live tomorrow evening, sometime early in the evening. So yeah, you know what I mean. So if y'all want to be down for that, let it be known. Y'all know how to get at us if you in that Discord. Also, as soon as JG done playing these whack ass donated tracks, I'm probably gonna stream something. What game? I do not know yet, man. I really don't know. I'm probably gonna go through the struggle of that attack and shit. I'm gonna try not to be as bad as TBH was with it, but we'll see.
All right, I'll put a Patreon post as well, so be on the lookout. Again, anybody who's a supporter and wants to pull up and talk sports with us, I'm gonna pull up this time, so I'm gonna be a part of it. So he said, "Quit hating, Flock."
Also, we got to do another GI5 too, and y'all can get in on that as well.
Yeah, we definitely do.
It's just been a minute since we done it. Yeah,
I got topics. We
just ain't done it. Yeah,
still
been ducking.
Bruh, I've been busy. I'm busy.
Hey, bruh, you know how I go.
True.
King of busy.
Right.
Busy.